a 7 cost guy. It would have been nice. It would have felt good, but it wouldn't have actually helped us out there. Rootworm, I don't even know. Oh boy, what is our... I'm not sure if we really changed that much stuff in our control deck, our mono blood control deck. So this is what I've been running lately, has been this. It's pretty frustrating to play against. I don't know if there's anything in Doombringer that is really going to add too much to it. Yeah, the charge, yeah, that guy, one guy, as long as he has a troop on the board, plus he had a +5, +3 buff as well. So that by itself, with one, all he needed was one troop and he would have been fine at the end of that game. Which is not that surprising, really. Let's see. I don't think we use Death Toll in here. I don't think that really helps us out. Nameless Dustman could be an interesting reserves card, maybe. I don't know how much. It depends. If you're playing the card where they discard a card, maybe. Well, I guess we have this, and that kind of works with Dustman, right? Am I even the right resolution here? Let's see. What's my resolution? The wrong resolution. No, it's the right resolution. Okay, well, live and learn, I guess. This in your trying for prismatics. Ignore threshold cost of cards in your hand when he's in play. Kaleidotron. Hmm. There's probably a fun deck for this guy, but I don't see him being extremely competitive. At least not right now. Avoid 2 target troops in crypts, then summon an abomination. Yeah, we just picked that up, didn't we? This might be an okay reserves card if crypt recursion is a big thing for some reason. This might be okay to have in the reserves for something. I don't know what though. Yeah, like this Demented Whispers would work with those the guys we were just looking at. I guess we could play it instead of Journey to Nightmare because it kind of does virtually the same thing. It's a lot cheaper, easier to make happen. The only problem is it discards your hand, whereas Journey to Nightmare doesn't do that. I'll go ahead and throw it in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of stuff from the new set that I'm like, wow, I really need to play these things in my control deck right now. Major Minor Rebirth could be okay. What could we socket him with? Let's see here. What can we socket him with? We can give him... He can become an abomination. Seals damage opposing champion. That champion discards a card at random. Nah, probably not for this guy. And that's it. Like those... If we have prismatic troops, which we won't because we're mono blood. Once per turn, sacrifice a troop, it gets +2/+2. That's also not going to happen. We have hardly any troops. So this is really not going to happen here. In fact, we're going to have a hard time sharding a lot or socketing our dark hearts with what's available now. So maybe dark heart's a lot worse. Random troop with a 5 or greater. Summon. That seems reasonably good as a control card. It's not that bad. Void each duplicate index. In everyone's deck, though. So this makes you want to play a singleton deck, except for this card. You play 4 of this card, and then, or maybe you play more of other cards, and then when it thins out your deck, that's good for you somehow. Or maybe you play it with, no, because that doesn't make sense. You could play it with those, the guys where you need to have like all the different, you have to have like a certain number of necrotics or whatever. But that doesn't make sense because then you play this guy and it gets rid of them. So yeah, that interesting card. I don't think it makes it into our deck. Okay, let's see what we've got that we can. So get the Death Cry one. We will not have prismatic troops, so I guess we'll go with the. We can sack a troop. I guess that's what we have to put in here now. That feels bad. So we won't be sacrificing that many troops. I mean, I guess we get some chumps off of this guy. And maybe off of like this if we get a good verdict. We could sacrifice those guys to him, but there's not going to be a lot of stuff to do. Let's do a quick constructed one, and then I think I'm going to go to bed. Should I do a giveaway? I should probably give something away. Maybe I'll give away that really cool prismatic card that we just had. What do you think? Should we do that? Where is he? Cost 7, so he's going to be at the bottom. Said it was $8, right? Where is it? It's not here. I guess I have to have everything. It's ruby, sapphire, and diamond. Yeah, this guy. Doombringer. This seems like this is the control deck I want to build. Just to play this guy. Void's a card, control. Draw cards, control. Close out games, control. Counter, you have counters to back him up, of course. You aren't playing him until turn 9. Well, probably more like turn 12 because you play him when you have 7 resources plus 2, so you can counter. Yeah, you just play like one or probably 2 of them in a deck. Play 2 of them, and then all the rest is just removal. Sure. All right, we'll play one battleground game. I haven't played any of these. Now the thing is, we're so low down on the totem pole at this point that this is not likely. This will not be a real game. It's more likely that this is going to be a game against someone that's like a PlayStation player with like they did some of the stuff in the PvE campaign and got some cards, and now they're trying to play PvP to get packs of cards. Maybe this is a real deck. I don't know. We'll call it good. It's been a little while since I played this deck, so we'll see how many play mistakes we get here. We need to bring that win percentage back up. We need to bring at least have as many wins as losses tonight, right? At least that. So we can feel good about it. One thing. We just go right in on this Vampire Prince here. I'm not feeling like he's going to have a lot of responses to the Vampire Prince in this deck. So he's trying to play prismatic cards, shuffle them in. I don't think that's what's going to be good for him, honestly. With the Bride of the Damned, a lot of times you kind of want to play it and then be on turn 4 or turn 5 when you're playing it, so that way you play it and then play your 5th shard so you can kill something and get something for it. It's likely we'll just go Zedix next turn. We'll do that probably before combat. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that before combat. This is control. This card is like, it basically just draws, it just refills your hand. When you draw it again, this time it gave me a Daybreak, which is nice to just kind of heal me up. So yeah, it's pretty good. And we stole a resource. Which will deal damage to him for every vampire we have. We only need 2 blood threshold for the deck. Well, I guess we need 5 so we can get the bride online, but I don't have any targets for bride, so I'm just going to sit on the card. And I've got 2 strangles, and I can end step this coins, so that seems pretty good. All those things seem good. I'm just going to keep pushing damage here. I'd rather just, you know, supplies. There's Bride of the Damned. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So he stole my guy. I can strangle him if I need to, or I can Bride of the Damned him and steal him back. The nice thing with Bride is once she's in play, like I could play Bride and then strangle something if I had to, if I can't get to it, if it's just not, if it's too big, and then steal it that way too. Still going to be a power card for the current set for sure. Play Prismatic card. This guy gets bigger. That's fine. So the only thing is he stole one of my cards. I don't know that I want him to steal another one. Oh, I guess I should have end step Necropolis coins there, so that's a play mistake. Yeah, so we'll up our play mistakes here to 5 play mistakes for the night. This is not a great night for play mistakes, that's for sure. 5 play mistakes tonight, wow. That's what happens when I'm just not paying attention. Gotta hit that coins in his end step. Or in response. We can also do it in response. That way we can get the blood threshold and debuff this guy some more. Void the non-valorous troop. I will do that. I guess I could have strangled as well. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather do that than steal my Bride of the Damned. I'd much rather he do that. Okay. So play another Bride and steal that thing. Could have swung there. Thanks. I guess I might as well steal his other guy. Let's go and draw a card. Strangle. Might as well. We'll just go ahead and just steal everything in his field. This is why this deck is just rude. It's just, that's just not nice, especially for like newer players. Who are like, you're doing what right now? I just see him. Take that. I'll take that. Oh, that. I'll take that too. He needs to take my Bride of the Damned is what needs to happen for him. It's going to transform into ice blocks. Okay. So I just bring him back and then play coins or whatever. I have plenty of resources. I'm not really doing anything with them. Or I could just, now they're kind of safe from removal. So like I can play, play it in response, you know. I can end, oh, it's basic action speed. Oh, that's not very nice. Let's go ahead and bring this guy back. And I'll just keep the Bride. She's safe. She's on ice for the next time he plays a troop. Keep her on ice. That's what you do. You keep the Bride of the Damned on ice. That's what you do. vampires. I kind of want to wait till I have vampires to play that. Okay. Yeah, this is not a serious deck. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw this away. So we can actually swing and this guy will exhaust his guy. So this guy's basically completely invalidated, doesn't deal enough damage to be worth my time because he basically just trades the damage with Daybreak. Let's go with Zedix. If you destroy an ice block, I think the troop is forever gone at that point though. So that's not good, right? Oh, what's he gonna do? Revert and transform target card into Hailhawk, and then fail wave. He's doing that to the ice block. Okay. So now my guy is gone forever. Oh wait. What? That. Oh, it reverted the ice block, but then it. What? That doesn't make sense. That should have just stayed as a hawk, the hail hawk. I don't get it. This isn't a serious enough deck for me to take it seriously to do anything. I have no constants to destroy here. Well, I guess I do have some constants. I don't think I want to destroy them though. They're not going to bring things back if I do. I think, yeah. I don't think I do anything here. Alright, well there's no sideboard tech here, really. I mean, Darkheart probably also doesn't really do very much more than what he already does here. I guess I could trade this guy for a Darkheart. Or maybe for this. No, I don't think I want things out of his deck. Let's do that. And dupe. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Revert was on the stack, so it went off after the Hailhawk. Oh, okay. That's weird. Oh, because my revert was on the stack. Okay, so he needed to do it on his turn when I couldn't basic action speed it. So this is an iffy hand because I've got two princes. If he kills both of them, then I have a chance to not draw another shard. I'm going to go and stay with it because I have an extra. I'm up a game. This deck doesn't seem to be that serious. So we should be fine. We should be able to get our shards, but this could be an iffy hand, and it becomes completely fine after that. Also, this deck runs 26 shards, I want to say. 25 or 26, so almost half the deck is shards. So most of the time, you shouldn't have that much of a problem, especially if you have 2 shards and you have 4 plays. This should be a fine hand. That journey to nowhere. I don't even know if I want to steal things off of this guy's deck. Oh, yeah, good choice. See, now that is what I would expect to see out of a diamond deck. Main deck for those, the Wintergrass, especially versus the Vampire Prince. You don't want him swinging. Stealing them resources. In a way, Vampire Prince can be helpful for your opponent, especially in the late game, because they can dump the resources that they would be top decking, which can be bricks, when they need to get spells in play and have things to do. But early in the game, typically Vampire Prince is pretty bad for your opponent. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so now we are definitely the control player. We've got a handful of control cards, and we just sit here and watch them play Hex until we can do some things again. doesn't change the odds of drawing a shard. I mean, it kind of does. That's true. So if we had, let's say we had 4 cards. 2 of them are shards and 2 of them are spells. You attack him with your dude. Ugh, I don't know if I want to play this. I don't think I even want to play the bride here. You attack him with your dude. You brick a shard. Now you've turned 4 cards into 3 cards, and so it's a 1 in 3 chance that the next card's going to be a shard instead of one out of every 2 cards. So it actually got, yeah, it got better odds. So I would say, I would argue, yes, it does make it better for them, but not by much. It could, you're right, it could just as easily be that. Still don't want to play Bride because I want to make sure I'm getting value out of it. Math doesn't work that way. Okay. Put a random resource in your deck. I definitely want more resources. If I take his shard, though, that's 1 less shard that he has in his deck. Calculate before you know the top card. I played Journey here because I don't think he has anything that's going to be able to answer it in that deck. I could be wrong. I could play Darkheart as well, which he probably does have answers for. Oh, he does have an answer. Wow. Scouring Light. Wow. I'm very impressed that he has an answer. I guess you just never know. Okay. So I'm actually going to hold the Blood Shard to play with Bride. I guess I'll never mind. I'll just use Bride here. Strangle that guy, steal him. And we'll just sit on these shards and we can end step. We can't actually end step this one. I think we still sit on these because we can use them for removal at this point. It also makes it look like we have a lot of answers in our hand, which they kind of are with Bride. Void non-valorous. Yep. Gotta do it. But got value out of her before she left. Before she left us. Swinging for a whopping 2 here. I do want to draw a card here, so I will do this. Oh, there we go. Play the queen next turn. He doesn't really have sweeps, I don't think. Why? I don't know why. Okay. He just wanted a Fate Weave, I guess. He should have held on to that. He's going to need that for Darkheart. Or possibly Vampire Queen, or any number of other things. Have I been drawing cards, or does he have more than 60 cards in his deck? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. He has more than 60 cards in his deck. Is that right? No, wait. Oh, he shuffled cards back in. Never mind. Okay. That's fine. Okay. It has flight. Actually, I haven't drawn any of my sweeps. Is this guy worth a hero fall? I guess, maybe. He's probably pretty excited about that guy. Did I get more than one? I got 2. Woo! We're playing Vampire Queen here. We still want to be able to play removal, so we'll play one of our blood shards. So we can strangle if we want to. And we'll play our Vampire Queen. Oh, you know what? I countered wrong. It's kind of a play mistake, but not really, because I probably still want to play a shard there. I don't know that I want to save one. He's got his own Dark Heart, which I'll just strangle or hero fall. I'll probably just strangle it. Discard a card, put this in your hand. So he can discard a card, but it cost him 1 to do it, so he actually can't do it right now. So that was actually a play mistake on his end. Summon that guy. Or sacrifice rather that guy. Play. Yeah, I'll just hero fall these things out. Got 2 of those. And probably sit on the shards. I do want to draw a card here. Another hero fall. I'm going to gain some health here with my Vampire Queen. And if he blocks, I can strangle to finish. It's kind of good, but now these are going to turn into things. Hero fall that guy away, push damage. Just gonna put some prismatic cards back into his deck to keep going and draw a card. I guess this is kind of like that champion, what was it, the Sapphire Wild Winter Moon? It's kind of like the Winter Moon champion, huh? It's kind of like Winter Moon, this deck. I'm sure this could be done well. I don't think he's doing it well. Played that because I want to start drawing cards here. That seems important right now. We want one of these to turn into a Vampire Princess if possible. I love cards that say choose one at random. Well, if it's at random, I'm not really choosing, does it? Oh, it says that. Choose one at random. Alright, well, I guess I'll pull that guy back. The classic ice block defense. Yeah, we're going to keep playing these until we can draw a card. Target opposing card in a ram artifact. Okay. So he's going to do that to my ice block? Or that guy, I guess? Okay. Well, that's mean. When this attacks, I'm going to copy this, then revert this. I guess that's a combo, sure. So you can basically make my guys, like, really bad. This in your hand. Yeah, that's fine. So I guess I play Dark Heart here, right? Double Dark Heart. Double down on the darkness of the heart. Now I wonder if I can start a turn. During my start a turn. Can I sacrifice them before it is that I have to sacrifice them? No, I'm going to have to sacrifice these guys before that happens. I believe that that trigger is going to go on the stack before I'm allowed to do that, and sacrifices don't allow other things to go on the stack typically. So I don't think I can sacrifice in response. I don't think that's going to help him here. But on the upside, I get to swing for 8 here. And if he kills them, they turn into abominations. Which is not as good as it used to be. Because if I sacrifice him now during his turn, it's... yeah, it's just this turn, so it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so I have to sacrifice them before I do anything else. So we can turn that back on. No need to keep that turned on. I could sacrifice in response, but it doesn't matter because I'll just un-ice block him. Why didn't he turn the other one into an ice block? Oh, I guess he's going to make me sacrifice it. Okay. I guess that works, right? So he gets to take care of one, at least, right? Draw a card here. Hey, there's a massacre and a strangle. You could play a blocker here, but I've got a strangle to deal with it. I'll sit on this shard in case I try another Bride of the Damned. I could kill a 7, 11. I could kill something with 11 toughness right now if I needed to. Yep. Deck's just as annoying as ever. Alright, well, let's do a quick giveaway. And then I'm going to bed because I'm tired. I'm going to get up tomorrow and yeah. I should have broadcast something on Twitter.